Hello and welcome back to episode 7 of Path of Exile Juggernaut Cyclone build guide for new players. This is a very detailed guide. I basically don't leave out anything. Somebody asked how I was IDing items. Let's say you had a bunch of items in here, and what you do is you right click on your stack of wisdom scrolls, then hold down the shift button, and then just click on all the things. You just go click, 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 and that way you don't have to do the other IDing, 1, 2, 3. The last episode we upgraded to, and I went over how to buy them and everything. These are all 1 or 2 chaos items, even during league start. They might be a little bit more expensive next league because we're going to be disenchanting items. So some of these things just might get thrown into the disenchanter and things might go up in price a little bit. But when you're level 16, you should probably grab this if you can, just because we're going for movement speed. Movement speed 10, all the other stuff is cool as well, but that's why we grabbed that. I happened to find this belt. That was cool. And I like it. And it does cool stuff. We've got a 5 link that we bought for, I think, 2 chaos. But then this is what we bought the last episode. At level 20, you can get this, and it literally, if you hold down Alt, it tells you what it does. Onslaught, 20% increased attack speed, or cast speed, so it works for casters, and movement speed. I want movement speed. So movement speed, and the boots, movement speed. Nice. From once you hit level 40, you can buy this. Just go ahead and just buy this thing. Don't worry about it. Just get it. And then at 51, we're going to swap over to a new weapon. At 30, this is what really makes... This ring is going to stay with me until I hit maps, maybe even into maps. It's just way too good. The 52 life gain per hit with attacks. I do 5 hits per second with Cyclone right now. It's 250 life per second. Getting capped. It's just unbelievable. We're using Blood and Sand, Vitality. I actually have that off. I don't really need it. And then what else we're using? Summon Stone Golem. That's not really needed. It's just there. It's cool. Pride. It takes 50% of my mana, but that's okay. We're not reserving too much. We're only up to 60% of our mana reserved. Then we're using automating the steel skin. So that just pops, every 2 or 3 seconds it pops off and puts a nice 568 damage buffer shield around us. Cool with that. And we have Leap Slam tied to faster attacks to make the Leap Slam smoother, and you can just kind of continuously Leap Slam easier. You could do it without, but I like having that in there to help it. As far as the Cyclone, we have Cyclone like this, tied to Brutality support, and it's being leveled up. Nice. That means you can't do any elemental or chaos damage with that. So if you have a weapon in the future that adds chaos or fire damage or something, well, it won't work with that because we're canceling it out. But it's constant more multiplier of 26% so far. And if we hold that down, the quality increases damage. So if we quality up this gem, then we have Melee Fizz supporting it, Infusion supporting it, and Pulverize. Bigger, smashier AoE type stuff. We're going to be working on the AoE of the Cyclone in the next works and some more damage out of it. Damage, AoE is what our focus is going to be. We're good on health. We're about to enter Act 5, and I think that's good. Let's take a quick look at the setup so far. Here it is. You're going to grab all these life. You're going to grab this. You're going to come up here for a little bit of AoE and some damage. Then we come back here, and we backed out of this. We come down here for stuns and damage. A little bit of, we're coming in through this way right here for damage. And then this one, 40% increased damage to rares and uniques, which are bosses. Well, that's a good idea in general. Cool. Then we come across all the way over here. We backed out of these mana regens because we don't need them with that Thief's Torment ring, so we don't need that. You might need a little bit of int, though, because that's 20 int is pretty hard to come by. We only get 1 int right there. So then we came back down all across here, over, and we went after this one right here. Basically, it increases our onslaught, the effective onslaught by 30, 15, and 15. 60% increased onslaught. So cool with me, more faster, move faster, everything's cool. And then we're working our way down this way. Just like this. Get some more life. I like that. Come over here. And we're going to work over here, and we're probably going to take some AoE this way, some damage. We'll go up in here, have some fun. There's more AoE here, and this is very generic. It won't be different next league as far as this stuff goes. Next league after that, there's rage. There's ways to get rage through here. We'll be changing things around a little bit. There's a new bleed thing. There's a lot, but in general, this is a very generic build that should work even if you don't change anything on this. Let's get going. Hello, Tiger. We'll zoom out. Here we are. We're about to go from Highgate into the Act 5, and you just do that right over here. All right. And as far as let's take a look. We've got our thing going. We don't have vitality up. I'm going to be doing less on-screen fighting, I guess, because we've gone over quite a bit of the explaining what to do and what to look out for. I'll just, you know, if anything pops up, yeah, we want Orbs of Chance. I like those. You know, we're just flowing through here. Let's put the map in the middle. 40. Yeah, we've got to actually move ahead because we're at 43. Let's keep moving ahead. So you're going to move ahead and just keep going through the campaign, and I'll stop and add anything in if I find something really good. Okay? Crafting recipe right here. And what is it? Ailment, stuns, cures, mitigation, curse mitigation. Very cool. Nice. And we're at the lever. Pop it on there, and it should open up something here to Oriath. There we go. We'll pop in. Just like the Terminator, we've been teleported into a little hole. We don't have to go get close, though. Nice. What's in here? Come on. There we go. And we'll figure it out. Let's do it. Not bad. Easy stuff. He's kind of chunky, but oh well. Nice. And that was this thing. Let's see, like armor, energy shield, maybe some gloves we could put this on. We'll figure it out. I don't know. It's a nice thing to have. And we can always sell it too. And we'll keep going. If anybody's worried about the mana changes, I think there aren't any for Cyclone as far as the max mana. I think it's still going to be the 6 that we're going to be dealing with. We'll see. I don't think it'll be an issue though. And here's the boss. Didn't even notice him. Like that, and we'll hop up here. They drop down the little rope ladder, we climb up it, and we're into the Act 5 city. Just like that. Nice. We'll talk to her. And Lonnie. Anything? No, none of these rings matter, so we'll just take this one. Talk to Valenta. And we're just going to do a dump tab. So we're just going to dump all this stuff in here and deal with that later. It's faster. Very cool. We'll even put this... Oh, we'll put it right here. Nice. Okay. Let's keep going. Here's a interesting... it's better than this one. It's magical. It has some extra charges. I'm cool with that. The neat thing about this right here, if the fence is broken, you can leap slam down and kind of cut ahead. And then the item that we're looking for is probably up here in the top left of the map. So it should be right over here. Should be. Let's find out. Yes. Nope. It's up even further. Oh boy. But I'm really basically ignoring these things. I shouldn't really be fighting those. It's faster just to keep moving. There it is, right around the corner here. These blue guys, we'll fight them to get a little EXP, though we really don't need it right now. We're in good shape. Oh, we'll pick up the armor scrap. That's worth 2. Well, the thing is, if in the next version of the game, I would actually probably just use that. We can hop right down here, grab the thing, pick it up, and hop back up. Pretty cool. I think this is the way then. And then we go up to the top right-ish. Let's see, kind of around this way. And we got to fight one more guy over here. We'll hop down. We're sprinting as fast as we can, using both healing or both Quicksilver potions. And we'll go find him. Ah, here he is. We'll sitting there. We can face tank the guy down. We don't have anything that can like boost our power, except maybe those shoes with a little bit of damage, but no big deal. There we go. Pop through here. Jump up here. The idea with Cyclone is I want to be spinning through these guys, barely slowing down at all, and just killing everything as I walk through them. Whereas the other things like slam skills and stuff like that, or Molten Strike, you got to stop and hit, stop and hit, stop and hit. I want to just go through them all like this. Let's see. Almost. These are blue, so I had to stop a little bit. But it's just, I'm passing through and just, I'm just passing through. Should pick these things up. when I need them. I've been burning through a lot of, I find a lot of rare items, so I gotta, identify them and vendor them to get the alterations and so on. Pretty fast. Oh, here's a little tough guy right here. We got 2 points to spend. I'm not going to spend them quite yet. We'll get there. And we'll pick all this. You ever come across one of those with that blue line over there? It's a mana siphoner. You stand in the actual blue section around them, it'll siphon all your mana down. So later on, it won't be an issue at all. Those things won't matter. We're going to have ways to work around all that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool. In town, we have a choice here. Most likely, I'm going to go with... We don't have too much critical strike right now, but that is a really nice one. We haven't had to use this mana one, so I could just have that as a little bonus thing. We could do armor if you're feeling like you're a little squishy. You could do the armor one or this. Basically, it comes down to that, either armor or this. We're going to go with this crit strike one. And let's identify it and see what we get. Evasion rating, not too good. You could, if you wanted to, you could re-roll this one. Now, I highly suggest not doing it. So you're basically spending almost a quarter of a chaos to re-roll this thing. You're better off just going to buy a good one for you. But let's re-roll it just for fun. Extra charges, additional resistances during effects. It's something. Not ideal at all, but it's something. And how many charges is that? Oh, so we get 3 uses out of it then. Pretty cool. And it lasts 6 seconds, 3 uses. So I do have a button that will up my damage a little bit. Let's see if it works in town here. So our crit strike rate is what? Only 5%, so it's not really going to do a lot here. So 66-18, we press it, and we can't press it in this town. We have to go to our hideout real quick. Let's do that together and find out. Probably not worth pressing it. Not yet, until you get better, more. We'll see. Here it is, 9,000 in a hideout, 9,000 DPS, 5% crit. Here we go. We'll press it. 9,300, so we're looking at a 3 or 4% increase. Not even a 10%. But that gets better later. We can improve that. Okay, so it's something. We'll leave it there just in case, but I highly doubt I should be even using that. I'm better off having this here. In fact, we're going to go that route. I'll have 3 sprints, oddly enough, because I don't need that other this mana thing at all. So we're going to go that way. Why not? Let's have fun. Now, the tricky thing is to remember to use all those sprints. There is a way you can auto use them, but we're not to that point yet. So I'm going to be spamming my sprints. Living on the edge, opening things up. Oh, I got frozen right there. That's okay. Ooh, something chunked. Is it that? I don't know. Made a sound over here. I hold down Alt. Maybe it was hidden? No. Maybe it was these boots that made that sound? Let's see. Nope. I don't know what it was. Oh well. On this one, we come all the way from here, around this way, and you kind of follow the bottom area and you'll get there. These aren't able to be leveled up because we don't have the... I think it's we have to be a higher level. Or no, Int is holding us back on these. Okay. I don't think I have to level up the automation yet. What you can do is to ignore this. We can just go right-click and ignore it, and then we'll see about getting some more Int. But I don't have an easy way. Let's see, is there anything I can actually... I could probably put Int on this. Let's see, defense... Lightning. Yeah, we could lose 27 lightning. Barely. Let's see. Lightning right here. Yeah, we could use 20. We could lose 27 lightning and change that to the other one. Let's see if we can do that at the next waypoint. I'll show you how to do it. We only have 1 scouring orb, so it's a little bit tricky to do, but then we can actually start upping this. From the infused channeling, because right now our Int is limiting us. There's another way you could do it, and most people, and we will end up taking it, is, let's see, we can actually do it right here. We're over there. These two, see, that's Wisdom, Dex, Wisdom, Intelligence. It's right here. We're just going to take it. We're going to take 1 point and get rid of it. It's such a, if you're low on Dex, or especially Int, and you need some, just come down here and take it until later, and then you can unspec later when you don't need it as much. But It makes things so much easier. Now we can get the infusion going, and we need it for other things as well. I right-clicked on there to push this down here so it won't be leveled up anymore, but I think we can, I can't remember if we should level this up or not. Each supported spell trigger cooldown. No, as it goes up in level, it just reduces the cooldown recovery rate, which is a good thing. So we're going to keep leveling it up. Nice. Perfect. And what are they going to give us? Anything cool? We'll take that. We got our point right back. Very nice. We'll spend these in a second. Ooh, we have a Delirium here. This is interesting. Now what this does is we'll clear this out and I'll be able to explain it a little bit. But as you get close to it, it introduces Fog of Delirium into your map, zone, area, place. And then it can start dropping Delirium rewards. So it ups the difficulty in here, but we're going to have some fun with it. So here we go. We're going to jump into a Delirium. Just like that. And now the fog. So now you want to keep moving ahead and stay in the fog. And it kind of expands as you get closer towards the end of the map or zone or whatever you're in, but we'll just keep going through here. Oh, it explodes. Get out of there. They explode. Yikes. Oh boy. Lots of stuff happening here. The bad thing is here I am picking up stuff, but I need it. And we'll leave that stuff on the ground now. I just want to see these Delirium rewards. Now on the bottom left over there, you see that counter with the chest on it. As we kill more things, the Delirium reward goes up. I'll take that. It's an easy pickup. We'll use our sprints. Killing all the creatures. See how the reward goes up, and it's going to go up even higher now. We got a reward there, a crafting recipe we got to go get. Oh, we're almost on. Oh, now we're on the second level of it now. Oh, we got a reward, level up. Movement speed, rank 2. Oh boy. Let's see if we got to go. I think we have to go up towards the left. And the fog is under pressure. There's ways you can make the fog go slower so you don't have as much pressure too once we get into the end game. The end game in this game is extremely customizable. I can't think of a better end game that's been produced by a gaming company. It makes the game, you get to play it the way you want to. It's a beautiful. Oh, there's the fog timer. Let's see if we can stay in it. No, maybe. No, we're right on the cusp. Nope, we've messed out of not mess out of it, but it's hard to stay in the fog in this situation unless you're not stopping to pick things up. But I wanted to pick stuff up, so we did drop a specific Delirium reward. This cluster jewel. Oh boy, these are hard to explain. These can almost use a whole video in and of themselves. Let's identify it. It says a lot here. If we'd hold down Alt, it doesn't have any extra passive skills granted. That's interesting, or like notable skills. This isn't one we'd not want to use. Usually I use one that adds 11 passive or 8 passive skills. But let's bring up the map here, or the passive skill thing. See how this jewel socket is different than say like this one. The basic jewel socket. These they can be used for any jewels, but these can accept cluster jewels. There's medium, small, and large. And what these do is they expand this tree out into this way. So you can literally have another whole section of a tree that you customize with these things that give passives and notables, and we'll be using those later. But for right now, this is not the one we want. But these can be really, really valuable, worth divine. They can be worth multiple divines, which is hundreds and hundreds of chaos orbs. So pretty cool. Let's keep going. This was where the fog was going. It was going this way. I just missed the turn. It's okay though. We would have got more and more rewards. In maps, you can usually get your rewards up to level 5 rewards, so you're going to drop a lot of stuff in the Deliriums. Some people just run Delirium type maps where they're just focused on that. There's so many different things you can do. Well, that's interesting. A bunch of things got kind of duplicated as they dropped there. If you're going along and you want to just go back to town and do a quick drop off, you can use your key that's connected to your portal scrolls. For me, it's T. Hop in, and what people do is they just do a quick dump tab. And they just dump all this stuff off. Drop, 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 drop. and usually they have a bigger tab so that, you know, it can take all... Right now we only have these. There's a quad tab that can take 4 times as much as this, but then you'd have to get that one. That's how PoE makes their money, off of tabs, and no pay-to-win stuff in PoE. But, you know, it'd be nice to have a bigger tab, but oh well. We can do it without, by far, easily, especially with this new change to the currency market, too. It's going to be interesting. Cool. And you'd wonder, why do they want those alteration orbs? Well, those people are using them to craft better gear, re-rolling the magic stats on these things. They're just using them to re-roll stuff. And, well, they need them, and they need lots of them. So that's why they're willing to pay Chaos Orb for those, and then it just goes from there. All the currency ties into crafting generally, and it's needed to make better gear, so it's an amazing economy. It really is. This is a kind of a neat fight. I know I wouldn't say I was going to show too much of fighting, but I just couldn't help myself. There's going to be a lot of blue guys right over here. Let's see. Right here, there's a bunch of them. We're just going to... There's another thing we can do where we can make all the creatures explode and do all kinds of neat things. I just love it. Oh gosh, look at all these. We'll take the slightly smaller things. Mitts, not that. Ooh, that's tempting. Look at that plate. 515 armor. We'll look at it just for fun. Not bad, but 5 link, can't pass it up, so on we go. Oh, basalt flask. That's probably worth something. Maybe a chaos. I don't know. Maybe less. Let's see. And it's not. Come on, search. Barely a chaos. Pretty nice, though. I'm going to switch over and use this instead of this one, this thing. I don't need that. And we're going to 3-for-1 something here. 1,000. No, this is 1,000. Yeah, I think this is the startled colossal. We'll 3-for-1 these. Put this away. And with 3-for-1, what do we get here? I wonder. Oh, the 1,200, the sacred ones. Yeah. Oh well. Just cleaning stuff up here. And we're going to chuck that on the ground. Moving on. Alright. Let's do this fight. This is, oh, I think there's a thing over here. Let's see. Avarice. Okay. Let's do this fight. This gets a little tricky at times. I'll let you watch what's happening there. They shoot at us, but we're going to overpower it with, I believe, just raw DPS, and we'll be in good shape. Knocking these guys down. This can be a really difficult fight if you're not prepared for it, kind of, sort of. There's different stages of it that are just brutal. But we're well prepared for this fight, by far. And our life is getting decent, but it's a little low. But it's, I mean, a hair low. There we go, next stage. Let's see if we can get hit. We might get hit by the bad thing. There's... Spin through here. Those things are nasty. There, that beam, but we're just going to be able to spin around it and still hit. That's the cool thing. Oh, next phase. There's one thing where she like zooms across the arena, and then these ball lightning things really hit hard. If you don't have, I think it's lightning resistance, you're going to be in a big trouble. But I might even be in trouble if they hit really hard. We'll see what happens. I should be okay in this. Knock these guys down. I mean, I've done it on Ruthless, so Ruthless is brutal. We'll just go like that. You can use it where all of a sudden you can freeze him and kind of stand behind him. But we're in good shape. Easy fight. I just like a little bit bigger AoE. That's what I'm going to be working sort of on next. Little more damage and more AoE. But we're in great shape right now. This is really smooth, easy stuff. Interesting fight. Very simple. I haven't had to push any other buttons. I probably should push spacebar just to move a little faster. And done. Easy stuff, guys. Easy fight. If you haven't been following along and haven't had all these other things, you know, increasing your abilities, imagine if you're doing less than half the damage, and all of a sudden you don't have any regen, you don't have a Thief's Torment ring, and all of a sudden you're getting hit, and it's like, yikes. It can be scary, but If you followed along, you should be in great shape. And that's the difference between, you know, just more difficult things and easy things. Uh-oh. Very cool. Show this. Nice. And you can always skip ahead. There we go. And we have our automated steel skin up too. So we've got a lot of layers of defense here. We don't, I basically ignore evasion in all my builds, which is kind of weird. And I have 0 spell suppression too. And I do well. And I think we're going to do even better in the next league. Whoopee. Oh boy. What was it? Defense? 52. We could use some more armor too, but you know, I just haven't upgraded this. When I do, this is only a level, what's the level requirement for this? It doesn't say. It's an item level 82. We'll figure it out. Yeah, because it has the gems in there, so it's hard to tell, but we can definitely get a 5 link now. I probably should do that pretty soon. A 5 link, nice armor. We'll figure it out. And then you want to walk out this way, I think. Yeah. Not the other exit, because then we're right here. Oh, and it exited again. Weird. Oh, but it's okay. And oh, we get our first actual rare jewel. I'm going to take this. This is usually a little more strength based, more dexterity based, and more magic based, like int. So I'm going to go with this one. The next league, you can actually get plus magic plus max resist rolls on your jewels. So instead our max resist is at 75. I think we're going to get very close to 90, which is a huge difference. So let's see. Let's find out what this is. We'll ID. I'm going to hold down shift and left click. I right click and then I left click on each of these, just like that. And this one. Any movement speed there? Nah, so I can ignore it. All right, so what does this one do? Damage over time. Increased damage with swords. We don't technically have a sword. We're going to have a sword pretty soon at level 51. And then one-handed, so no, these wouldn't really help us. So we're just going to vendor that. But if it's you could actually put it up there on you know, and try to sell it. It's with a free account, it's harder to do the sales. I have a way that a whole video explaining how to do it with the forums, where you copy the item onto the forum and you can list it that way. But let's say something like this. Let's just see if anybody's interested in that. Probably not these two things. Maybe like that. Let's search for those 3. Maybe 10 chaos, but 2 months ago nobody bought it, so this is like worth maybe 1 chaos, if that. Earlier in the league it might be 1 or 2 chaos, but we'll see. Okay, nice. About a half a chaos worth of stuff there. We'll throw it away, or not throw it away. Throw it in here. It's adding up again. Very cool. Ooh, kindling orb, nice. Nice. Let's see where we have to go next. I think we have to go right here, the Chamber of Innocence, and then walk north. Yep. He's mad at us. And then we're going to walk back through here. And then we're going to find the waypoint. Let's do that. I'll be right back. Okay, and we just pop out this way. And now we're in this whole area that we have to deal with. Let's go find the waypoint. Using all my sprint potions, use them a lot. And now we made it here. We've got to do we got to find we got to advance the storyline. So we're going to end up having to do this. We're going to have to go in here or there, all these different places. So let's work towards that next. We're going to pop right into this ossuary, and if you look in the map, it's right here. It seems like it would be right there, but it's right over here. And I think there's a little... Yep. Oh, nice. We get this. We got to go around and get it. So let's do that. Ooh, we got a sulfite node. 40 out of it. Nice. So there's 3 of them in here. We'll find them all. And here's one of those mana siphoners. So if I stand over in this, look what happens to my mana. Bad things. But if I go right on them, then we don't have to deal with that. We're going to get to the point where we don't have to use mana at all, so it won't be an issue. Whoa, get away from the purple stuff. You ever see purple stuff like that? That's chaos exploding. Yikes. Okay. Cool. We just got the 3. We're going to pick up this Staff of Purity, Sign of Purity, put it over there, and we'll upgrade that one. Beautiful. We're going to grab this lever and get this crafting recipe on the way out. Physical damage, very nice. So far, we're not crafting on our weapons, so it's no big deal, but eventually having that will matter. And we're just going to pop back out of here. And we're going to go get the next area. You know what? Let's go have some fun. We shouldn't do this, but I just can't help myself. We're going to hop into our hideout. We have Faustus in here by going like this. Push edit, decorations, and then you can drag in different as you unlock these NPCs. You can just drag them in here and go like that. And there he is. Click on him, turn him around facing this way. Interesting. But oh, that's the Nico guy. We actually did need him. I got lucky there. So I'm going to sell this stuff off. Oh, we got to get out of edit mode. There we go. And we'll sell this stuff off. Perfect. Yeah, I'm going to keep that belt. Just like this. And we're going to go into the, what do you call it? The mines. So we can sell items, we can visit the mine, we can view the chart from right here. I wonder if we can we actually go to it? I never tried that part. Ah, and then what it's done is, because we've advanced, it says, hey, here you go, you're at this level, maybe you should fight down here. Well, there's a little bit of a bad thing for that. Oh, and it doesn't let us go scroll up either. Interesting. Because right now I don't have any darkness protection, so I can't peel off from the sides yet. We'll try it anyways. Depth 7, or maybe that is the highest depth. Let's see. I click that. Oh, here it's yeah. This is our current depth. That's right. Are there any other azurite nodes? Because that's what I want to focus on. Right, here's one, here's one, here's one. But it takes how much sulfite to get here? 53. So we're only going to be able to get 2 of them. That's cool, but I want to focus on the sulfite first. There we go. Let's go. And we're going to spend these points in a second as well. But I don't have the darkness protection, so it's difficult for me to peel off from the sides. Now we have that Shift A and Shift S. Shift A is a flare. So I'm kind of looking on these sides to see if there might be a candidate for a little bit of a hidden room behind a wall to blow up. Oh, there's some azurite. We'll just take it off the ground. 6. That's something. I want to be spinning through there. So that's one of the big things about, we're going into the darkness. We're going to throw down a torch right here. And I'm going to pick up this stuff. The torch doesn't last long, and then we're going to jump out of here. Use our sprint. Is there a... Nope. I don't want to go that way. I really hope we get gold down here. If we don't get gold, that's going to be really disappointing in the next patch. I think we will, but I hope we do. I'm looking at the little chart. That's why I have that chart, the map on in the background there. I'm just using that to steer around. And no, I don't think there's any side areas. Ooh, those guys are tough and bad. Ooh, I got stunned there. That's no fun. But we're going to get it so we won't be... Oh, look, I got stunned twice. But the next thing we're going to take, our next ascension points that we're going to do, is we're going to be stun immune. And we could actually do that right now if we wanted to. If we wanted to. We would undo it next time. Well, we could take this right here. Let's go ahead and take it. We cannot be stunned now. And then we're going to undo that in a little while. But once we get the ascension. But because we're going to take this. Unstoppable. Where is it? Right here. Cannot be stunned. More movement speed. Everything's cool. But right now, I don't want to be stunned at all. I don't have very much evasion anyways. So it doesn't even really matter. I don't use evasion. So I'm going to take whatever hits I hit. But I won't be stunned anymore. So that's nice. Stunning is bad. Getting stunned is bad, especially for us, because then we're not hitting, they can hit us, and we're not healing ourselves, so it's bad stuff. Now I'm not going to be stunned, I like it. We'll just run around here, knock all these guys out. If you guys have any questions in the comments below, let me know. I've been having a fun time with this. We'll probably be doing multiple builds, all Cyclone builds again. I love Cyclone. If you don't notice, or if you haven't noticed, almost all my videos are Cyclone based. I love it. Nice. I'll take all that. I'll take that. See how it's stacking up. Very cool. Very cool. I'll take this. I'll take that. Oh my gosh. If you ever need a lot of loot. Nice stuff. And I like that it drops it all at the end like this. We could get here. Yeah, we have enough to get there. Let's do it. We have two torches and one dynamite left. So let's see if we can finally find a wall that'll have some dynamite that is dynamiteable. No, it's not that way, so no. I'm just peeking over there. You'll get, as you do more and more of these, you'll understand, like this, probably no. Ooh, there's some lost wealth. Well, throw a torch down here so I can live in the darkness for a second. Chaos orb. Very nice, very nice. That's worth, well, 7k. That's worth basically two inventories worth of rare items that I'd vendor. That's what that's worth, that chaos orb. Pretty cool. Well, we'll take this. Anything over here? No, I don't think so. I don't want to risk it, so I'm looking for the... it's not going to be here or here either. I'm looking for the hidden wall type thing. I'll leave that wisdom scroll. And where's the starter? There's the starter. I'll start it up, even though these guys aren't done yet, and we'll get this fight done. 35 sulfite. I don't think we'll be able to do another one. And we just knock these guys down. I'm just sitting here in the middles. Oh, our little buddy passed away. There we go. Now he's up and helping us. He's, I mean, if you don't have him out, you can tell it really doesn't matter. Beast Torment Ring, very, very crucial to make life easy. If you don't get it... Ooh, and a robe. Interesting. So in the next thing, I would probably just... this robe, I'd probably disenchant it if we could. And get good stuff. I can't use that for me, but other people will do it. Let's see, what's the value on it? Like 1, 2 chaos, 3 chaos. You could probably get 3 chaos out of that. Even at League Start, 1 or 2, 3 chaos. Pretty nice. We'll grab that. The boots. How much space do we have? Not much. Now, what we could do is, let's say you're full up of stuff, right? And do you want to go do it? You just hop in here, go to the mining encampment, go into your quick dump tab. Well, now I have a second one. Dump it all in there. Just like that. We've set up the currency affinity on this one by right-clicking, saying, hey, I want my currency stuff to go in here. I could put, the affinity for any of these things. So if you had divination cards, it could go in there. In fact, we're going to set, on this one, we're going to set divination cards. Check. So now divination cards will default go into this no matter what tab I'm on. And as I left click them in, it'll go this way. Pretty nice. And then we just go right back in. Should be highlighted like that. And we can go right back in. It should still be there. If you go somewhere else, this will get erased. But it's still all right here. Pretty cool. Do we have enough to go anywhere else now? I don't think we do. Oh, I guess we'll take that too. Hidden. Oh, and that. Oh, I guess I can't take that. Ow. Okay. Do I have enough to get here? Nope. 78. 53. 51. What is this? Jewelry. Interesting. I mean, I don't need any jewelry, but I mean, you could go there and have some fun, but nah. We want to save our loot for sulfite for these. Let's go back to town. And we're going to see if I can spend some sulfite or azurite. Now, I did use one of these, so I'm going to get one more back. I don't want to spend this. We have 77. Can we buy anything? The light radius, we're okay. We're at 100%. I think that goes up higher, though, like 175 or something. What else could we do? We can't upgrade that. It would be nice to get some darkness protection. I don't want to upgrade these yet, so right now I'm just going to sit on this azurite. It's going to be this or this next. One of these two. Probably this. Cool. Let's take a look at here. Right now I'm faced with a decision. I know I want to go over here and get some of this stuff. So we're going to go here and here. Now, I know I'm going to go there. So that's going to increase our damage. What are we up to now? 9,400. If I go this way, increased damage, ailments, increased attack speed. Good, good, good. Increased attack speed. And then this one is extra attack speed and damage. This is more, damage, damage, damage. And this way is a little damage with area of effect, damage, area of effect, and damage, big area of effect if we've killed recently. This one, physical attack, nice physical attack, and then overwhelm and physical attack. This This might be the way to go this way instead to get more damage quicker. I think I'm going to go this way. I want more just raw damage. I really do. So what are we up? 9,400? 10,000 DPS. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to what's in the middle here? I forget. Let's see. Oh, and I'll probably take that 10,000 more multiplier on the maximum. There's a min and a max. We'll probably do that one. Yes, that's usually the one I take. Cool. So we'll do 10% more on that one. Cool, cool, cool. So we're over 10,000 DPS. This is really good for we're not even through Act 5 yet with 10,000 DPS on our Cyclone. That's really good. And next league, it's going to be even better. Okay, so we can get out of here. We'll go to our hideout, I guess. And then we're going to figure out where we're going to go forward, which is right back over here in the rune squared. It's probably reset. Yep. No worries. All right, I'm going to go to the next area. The ossuary was right up there. We're not going to go in there again because we did what we needed to. And this thing, I could try to sell it. I'm just going to vendor it off. I don't need it. And it gives us some alchemy shards, a quarter of an alchemy orb, so I'm cool with that. Nice, 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 nice. And here's the next area we have to hop into and do a little side quest in here. Find his torment in here. We can do that. It's usually in the 3 corners of this map. Let's go find out. We're coming up on a Kitava fight too, pretty soon here. What level are you? 48? Not bad. There's the first one. There should be another one over here. It's 3 parts, I believe. Here's the second part of it. I'm just spinning through these. Easy stuff. Open this up. There's the jaw. Very cool lore around here too. Part of this. You can click 1, 2, and 3 of these. Very neat lore. Tells you his whole story. I would say it's worth listening to. It's really neat. And then you know why he has all those scars over him. We're about to see. And there's 2 things over here, it looks like. We're going to get the... let's knock those guys out. Let's see if we can... Yeah, we can tank that. Nice. We're going to open up this. The tooth. Gauntlets. We'll take those 3 things. That's a little bit too big, but we'll leave that there. We'll grab this. And what's this one? Accuracy. Nice. Just in case you need to craft on some accuracy. I threw this cold snap in here. I think I found it on the ground, but there's a possibility that we'll be using cold snap. Maybe. I'd love to use something like this. A lot of armor, some regen, good life, but it doesn't have the 5 sockets. It looks like it has, or 5 links. It doesn't though. See, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and not that one. Oh well. We just got a book of skill. Perfect. We're going to take that and we're going to spend it right here. In 1 second. Let's empty this out and I'll be right back. There's an interesting Val side area. There we go. Let's knock these guys out so we can look at our loot over there. And we'll have to knock that guy out too, and these guys. Okay. Pick that up. And make sure you don't have too much loot on you. They won't be able to pick up anything in here, otherwise you gotta zap out and come back. It's a little weird in here. What did we get? Ooh, clarity. Very cool. That's probably worth something. And let's see. Let's do a price check on it, even this late in the league. Val clarity. 1 or 2 chaos. Pretty cool. Maybe even 3 you could get, because these people, you know... Oh, 6 minutes ago, so somebody put it up 6 minutes ago, but maybe 2 chaos you could get for that. Pretty cool. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to spend this point right here. We're going to put, let's see, offense. We got to move one a little. I wish it wouldn't do that, where it would just register it. Now, if you move a little bit, then it registers it. Let's see what this does. We take this one. Oh boy. overwhelm 20% of it. This is going to change a little bit next league. It might be better. Similar, but better. It's a good node. And then apply it. So it overwhelms their physical damage reduction, too, of enemies. Pretty cool. Here we go. 10,800. We're at essentially 11,000. Yeah, we're about at 11,000 DPS right now. Pretty amazing. Let me come right over here. And that's a free-to-play account. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think it's right up here. I think we have all the pieces. We can come right up here. And we can go to the rooftop. Oh, boy. Ooh, we do have something to be concerned about. What is our defenses at? Oh, we're in good shape for the... Well, I won't... I'll show you what's going to happen in a little bit. Just got another point to spend. Let's spend it. Oh boy, I'm just going to knock these guys out real quick just so we can focus on that for a second. We'll pick up those. We'll level up all these things. And we'll spend the point. And we're going to spend it right here. Let's see. Offense. Here. 10,000. I don't think this will change this, but let's find out. 10,008. Ooh, no. 11,500 DPS. I guess we're getting debuffed somehow. Let's see. 12,700? Holy cow. What? There's something circling around here. Circulating. 11,570 is our baseline. That is amazing, guys. Almost 12,000 DPS. That is really good. Really, really good. When we got some more sulfite, that's pretty cool. I like it that they're giving us... It seems like it feels like I'm getting more of it, but who knows? Oh, and there's 3 of them right next to each other. Very cool. A little more sulfite. I like it. Oh, boy. Come on. And the... Ooh, and we get a... Ooh, this is a speed one. Look at this stuff, guys. Nice. Oh, come on. I gotta work our way right out here. We're just plowing everything down. Crushing everything. Oh, here's the thing. Oh, it took away our buff. Oh, well. Oh, no, there it is. So we get a little bit of a buff, and this is the Kitava fight. I'll take the map off. How long is that going to last? 20 seconds. We get a little bit of a speed buff. Oh, and he punches. You got to be really careful with this fight, guys. Let's see if I don't die on this. Oh, I was spinning and not getting my mana per hit back because he was kind of invulnerable. Look at all the scars on him. This is the Kitava fight. We're almost at 12,000 DPS, so I'm spinning up here. I'm just doing my hits on him. I don't want to get hit by that. I knew it was coming, but I saw it coming in, but it's okay. Well, yeah. That's to give you an idea of how brutal this fight is. And we'll just go like this, and we'll get right back into it. So if you're, what do you call it, doing like a hardcore mode or something like that, you got to be really, really careful on this fight. I saw that coming for me too. This thing, you can't be there when it hits. I have fun with this game. I'm not perfect at this game, but I do have fun with it. Sometimes I just try to face tank stuff. Part of it was kind of me thinking I can do it, but I shouldn't have thought that. It hits hard. To get around that, I would have probably needed just more life instead of damage. I could have just took some more life nodes and stuff like that. That would have been okay. Just like that. Even if you're back further, he hits at you. He's got all kinds of different ways to go at it. Oh boy. And she should come back. We're one up. Is this the next stage? Oh, we gotta turn that back on. Or if I happen to have my steel skin up, there we go. Now look at this. Minus 30 to all resistances. We just got hit with like a corruption blast from him. It's permanent. Minus 30. It's just to our current total. So now, remember how we looked at that? Well, look at this. Oh, we need a little bit more fire now. That's okay. We know how to get that. There's quite a few different ways we can get it. We can grab this one right here if we had to. That would get us there. No problem. There's some up here. There's a bunch up here. There's a bunch over here. So we're not in any trouble. In fact, the very next thing I'm going to spend is this one right here. Nice. All right, let's keep going. So they do make it harder as you go along. And now we're going to be we're going to talk to Lily. That's cool. Now we're going to have access to all her gems once we do a quest for her in the next. And we're going off to stage 6, or act 6. We're going to sail to Rayclast. And it seems a little bit weird, but we're going to be sent back to the beach, and it's the same but different. And it's the later half of the campaign. Very cool. We'll talk to her and walk around her into town, and we are in great shape. This is amazing. I'm going to clean up my stash. Let's see, do I have anything? Yeah, I have some stuff that should be cleaned up. Oh, nothing in that one. Cool. Nice. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back. If you need more wisdom scrolls, you could probably take a little bit of these. And maybe a couple of these, and we can sell them off as well. Nice. And let's just go. And we'll sell that and that. And now we've got 28, plenty. And then I can just go like this, hold down shift, left click, done deal. ID, all that stuff. Nice. We got our first map fragment too for the map device. That's awfully early to be dropping those. Pretty cool. We'll put this stuff away, not in our guild stash, but this one. Oh, stacks up to 40, so we must have went over a little bit. Perfect. And where will we still? We're going to store these over here. Is there a... I got to do more of these, sorry. I wonder if there's a map fragment. Yep. So map fragments could go here, just like that. We're looking a lot better. We're looking halfway decent. Almost got a full pair of pants on. And we're going to be going down here for a quest. That'll open up Lily so that we have access to all the gems now in this area in Lion Eye's Watch. And then I think we can even... port her to our hideout and use her there. She's a nice one to use because you can open up her inventory very easily to sell things to her. And we're going to be having a good time. I will see you in the next episode. Holy cow, this is a lot of fun. I mean, I don't know, but I think you guys can tell that I do enjoy even leveling. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't like leveling. I like it. I have a good time with it. It's killing stuff and things are dropping and I'm trying to get stronger and it's neat. I have a good time with it. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.